Hello, this is Jameson, and today we are going to do a butterfly. And the first thing I'm going to do is pre-sketch it, and I'm sketching it on a paper, and that's not the paper I will be painting on. So if you see here, I have two triangles for my wings, and I'm only sketching one side, and then I'm rounding the corners of the butterfly wings. Instead of having them triangles, pretty much all the corners are kind of rounded. And after that, I just put a few extra lines to help me with the design, because it will be so much easier to do this here on that paper, not on the actual paper I'll be painting on. And after that, I'll transfer that to transparent paper, and you can use cookie sheets and transfer that with a pencil. And you only need one side, because once you sketch this, you can flip it over and trace it on the both sides of the transfer paper, and then you transfer very easily to the area that you're going to paint your butterfly. So I'm starting with wet on wet, and I'm going to use blue, and I have been using this blue for so many of my paintings. So wet on wet, dropping the colors in and very gently pushing around to fill in the areas. So I'm really not leaving a lot of white anywhere on the butterfly, but I'm leaving a very, very pale blue on the paper. And after that, I'm using this brush, so I'm not gonna touch the wet area on the butterfly, but I'm getting a darker blue, and I'm going around on the edges and giving a little bit more kind of like a watercolor three-dimensional look to the butterfly. I'm doing pretty much everything is done only with blues here, and I'm doing even the lines that I created with the darker blue, and gently softening some of the lines just with clean brush. Decided to do an envelope. So when you're painting an envelope, if the envelope is not obviously a watercolor paper, do not use a lot of water. So the painting on the envelope will be slightly different than if you're painting on a watercolor paper. And started using just black, outlining the butterfly. And this particular butterfly has like a black edge, and I'm just outlining everything that needs to be filled in with the black. Also, there is areas on the wings, and it's right on top of each scallop. There is like a little white area that I left because the butterfly has this really cool dots, and it will be easier if I leave a little bit of white, then come back in later and maybe use a gel pen or acrylics to do that. So I left the white dots, and now I'm just going back in with black and using the tip of my brush, outlining all the lines. And now you can see why outlining it with blue and making those lines a little bit thicker, and then going in the middle of those blue lines with the black, it made it look so cool. I'm using a little bit of silver paint, and that's not watercolor paint, it's just acrylic paint, and just adding a little bit of a shimmer everywhere on the butterfly that I feel like it's going to help the illustration, the painting. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give us thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Click that notification bell to get notifications for the future videos, and let me know how your painting turned out. All right, thanks for watching. Happy painting. Bye.